We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
77 degrees our temperature at game time tonight. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, one away. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And that's over. 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Domingo Germán gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Munoz is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He'll get it into second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
The 1-1 home.
No, that's down.
Goldschmidt leads off first with 1 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Drilled on the ground to short. LeMahieu for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunt. Into the box now, Mike Ford. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1.
Ball inside.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Ryan Mountcastle will be next. 3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
You got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground left side. And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
That is good. The third baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
At the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 13 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. DJ Stewart is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. So striding in, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's down.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw to first is in time for the first out. In now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Oh, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
Feeling that around here a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. He's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Miguel Andujar is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing third base, number 41.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Carlos Martinez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jairo Munoz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here this pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds it.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. One for the Cardinals. Leading off the inning, Domingo Germán, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count.
Ball, 1 strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping in, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And
we're just about set to go here as the Cardinals come to bat in the third inning. St. Louis fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. Entering the day's action, they rank in the upper echelon of teams in their league in on-base percentage and not striking out. Now, you might think those two go hand in hand, but that's not always the case. As one of their coaches told me, some teams are too patient. They get themselves in bad counts and have a hard time putting the ball in play. We want our guys to be selective but aggressive with the right pitches. We do a great job of putting the ball in play. Translation? There are a lot of tough outs in this lineup, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. Lined into left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1-2 now.
Now it's 1-2.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well. We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Hayward, or often just J-Hay, who was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Now 2-1.
Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Ready for another chance? Mike Ford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. From the stretch. This is skied into short left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fastball well outside.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. O'Neill brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-1 the count now. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Brian O'Keefe is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. O'Keefe, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
2 strikes.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. Andujar's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, number 30.
First offering on its way. DJ Stewart is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 1-2.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Oh, what a stop. The throw. How about that?
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Swing hard liner to left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Gary Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Yankees, number 24, Gary Sanchez.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. He'll enter play with a good chance to get over 300. He's at 298. 13 home runs to go along with 52 RBIs. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. O'Neill is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-0. Jordan Yamamoto, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. So digging in now, Carlos Martinez, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And he popped him up. Ford in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Jairo Munoz stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Now to the plate, Tommy Edman. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two and 2. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a double play ball perhaps for DeYoung. One there on to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. Now at the plate, Mike Ford. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Hit hard up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as they're ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bounce towards the second baseman. Mayhew's got it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Stepping into the box, Paul DeYoung. He went down on strikes last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
The count 1-1.
Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Junior Fernandez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Aaron Judge is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now batting, Miguel Andujar. He's set, and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box now, DJ Stewart. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Called strike 0-2. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one got a piece of him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And Dan, what's the Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, what looked like a quick inning gets the first 2 out, then a hit by pitch and a single to keep things going.
Yeah, you never know what's going to start a rally. Take one for the boys. Hit by pitch right there. Now a couple good ABs, and we're on the board.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Ranging back is O'Neill, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Yankees nothing. Tommy Canely gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 48.
Tyler O'Neill will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the center fielder to the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill, his second of the game, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A ball and a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike two. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Lane Thomas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot?
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Giovanni Gallegos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do.
Now, pitching for the Cardinals, number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
From the stretch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And quickly there are 2 away. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Outside, 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another payoff pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Digging in now, Mike Ford. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Now the 2-1. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 2-2 one more time. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Stanton ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score as they get one back. It's 3-1 now.
The center. Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. Got him. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Yankees 1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jairo Munoz. He was retired via the ground ball. Davy Garcia will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. And the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Mondesi picks it up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Up next to the Cardinals.
Now with the play, Tommy Edman. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Tommy Edman becomes out number 2 this inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0. Garcia utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Garcia has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings, Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt, number 17 for him on the season, and the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink, and that's music to a hitter's ears because that's a homer.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts...
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Standing in now, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Gerardo Reyes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
64.
Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Bader is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Coming to the plate now, DJ Stewart. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Cervelli. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Reyes, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch.
Throw to first will be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Carlos Martinez notches his 3rd win of the year. Domingo Germán was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
5 hits.